I am Assistant Commandant Ata John ONOJA, the Commander Mining Marshals, codename Operation Hayaki Kogo. In the next 5 minutes or thereabouts, I shall be giving you a glimpse into the Mining Marshals activities, our achievements so far, and the journey ahead of us. This operation, codenamed Operation Hayaki Kogo, was vetted as one of the innovative diets of the Commandant General and his relentless effort towards prosecuting the core mandate of the Corps, particularly in the area of protection of critical national assets and infrastructure. This includes, but not limited to, the fight against illegal mining, industry espionage, as well as economic sabotage. And getting the nod of the federal government through both the Honorable Minister of Interior and the Minister of Solid Minerals Development, here represented, the Mining Marshal was inaugurated on the 1st of March 2024 in this very parade ground, with the Honorable Minister of Interior as a special guest of honor. The operation was subsequently launched into action by the special guest of honor in the name of Dr. Henry Dele Alake, ably represented here today by Engineer Ganiu Imam, on the 21st of March 2024. At the launch, we saw in him a great determination to ensure the success of the administration of our dear President, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, doing what no one has done before in the Ministry of Solid Mineral Development. And ever since the launch, the Honorable Minister of Solid Minerals has been working relentlessly, pushing against tithes and the establishment, while staying focused on the 7-point agenda he wrote out on assumption of office, which includes mining police. This determination by Dr. Henry Dele Alake to take the bull by the horn divinely met with preparation in our dear Commandant General, Dr. Ahmed Abubakar Audi, bringing all the resources at his disposal to the table for the successful takeoff of this operation, even when no funds or resources have been appropriated for this operation. The Commandant General is always focused in the bright side and never takes a no for an answer. Only a bad worker, they say, complain of tools. And we can also say this with the emphasis about the 3 great doctoral personalities in the person of the Honorable Minister of Interior, Dr. Olubimituji Ojo, Honorable Minister of Solid Mineral in the person of Dr. Henry Dele Alake, and our distinguished and dear Commandant General, Dr. Ahmed Abubakar Audi. Today, the result of their collaboration is out in public domain, driving compliance traffic at the Ministry of Solid Minerals and the Cadastral Office. We can say this with verified data. Since inception, permit me to give you a brief of what we have achieved. The mining marshals have arrested over 300 suspects of illegal mining across the nation, irrespective of their social class, origin, or nationality, most of which cases are currently sub judice. The operation has recovered over 200 mining sites from illegal miners and bandits nationwide for lawful use by legitimate mineral title holders, so as to ensure increased revenue generation into public coffers. We have successfully conducted clearance operations against armed illegal miners and bandits in very dangerous terrains that takes only patriotism and bravery to dare. One of these is a clearance operation carried out in Jagula community of Isolu in Yagba East local government area of Kogi State, an area discovered to be one of the richest gold deposits in Nigeria. Over 3,000 bandits were dislodged in this particular location, even as the mining marshals have remained stationed there for over 2 months to ensure lawful mining activities return to the area. Worthy to state that the area has been under the control of illegal miners for over 15 years before the intervention of mining marshal, with the able support of our dear Commandant General. Training and retraining of operatives to sharpen our operational tactics and skills for the effective prosecution of this operation. Successful deployment of technology to enhance our operational strategies and adoption of conventional warfare strategies to overwhelm and overpower our targets. This includes the use of robots, drones for surveillance, and getting first-hand information and credible intelligence that will ensure successful operation whenever we want to launch. Driving high level of compliance to mining laws and regulations in Nigeria. This is verifiable from both Mining Cadastral Office and the Ministry of Solid Minerals Development database. Like every other operation, this operation is not without challenges. We have quite a number of challenges as nascent operation, but we don't discuss them as matter of operational discipline. It is important to know that it is patriotism that is driving this particular operation. It is not a size of benefit, either financial or material-wise, that drive us in this particular operation. We are learning from our able leaders, talking about the trio of the sponsor of this particular operation: the Minister of Interior, Minister of Solid Mineral, and our indefatigable Commander General. Permit me to, at this point, state here that mining marshal operatives in location ridden by bandits have reason to have emotional feelings while diving into this operational site. A situation where you are going for operation and you are thinking of what will happen to your family in the event that the negative happens. That is the situation of mining marshal. If you are not there, you will not understand. Only those who were there will understand what I'm talking about. Except for one which comes as a plea to all stakeholders in the industry. Please give this project a chance. I'm soliciting to all Nigerians and all relevant stakeholders to support the Honorable Minister of Interior on this project, support the Honorable Minister of Solid Mineral on this project, support the Commander General of Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps on this project. As this project is a Nigerian project, solid mineral sector must be revamped, because that is our earnest hope in Nigeria. My final word, while appreciating this golden opportunity to contribute our quota in nation building, sir, I want to encourage the mining marshals team. Brothers, we have started, and by our daunting commitment to remain relentless against the scourge of illegal mining in Nigeria, we have made more enemies than friends in this journey, and we will continue to make more, because we are determined to fight for the best interest of our dear nation. We are a people that go to work and think of how our families will feel. Regardless of how they may feel, we proceed on our assignment. But we take it in good faith that our enemies are the real enemies of Nigeria, and that by going after them, we are making effort to give our families the future they deserve and a thriving and progressive country. Our path may be rough at present, but we remain a people prepared with proactive drive. We will only be remembered for the impact we made at a time we had this opportunity to contribute meaningfully to nation building, and not for the size of our bank account or material benefit. Permit me to also state at this point that what you will be remembered for as a person is not what you have acquired materially or financially, but the legacy you leave for your people. I will use an example of a strong nationalist to state that Anthony Enahoro is remembered today not for how much he has in his bank account, but for the motion for self-government that he moved in 1956 that culminated into the independence of Nigeria in 1960. There is no student of history or student of government that will tell you at any point that he will not study about the personality of Anthony Enahoro. Should we go to South Africa, Nelson Mandela is a personality that we talk about today. Those who may not have seen him in person are going to know about him because they will definitely read about him. He made movements for freedom. He made movement for equality. He made movement for the abolition of apartheid in South Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests of honor, very senior officers, invited guests, members of the press, we must support a project that is aimed at patriotically revamping the solid mineral sector. The solid mineral must breathe. We must allow it to breathe. And I sincerely, at this point, apologize to as many that are very angry with mining marshal or the project of the Honorable Minister of Solid Mineral, Honorable Minister of Interior, and our distinguished Commander General. So please, bear with us. We want to make history. We want to make Nigeria remember us for something, and what they will remember us for is what our families will be proud of. I urge you to stay focused, stay disciplined, and stay committed. The operatives of Mining Marshal passing out today. We have read the code of conduct of Mining Marshal to you at the inception of your training here over 2 months ago. The code of conduct remains valid, is to ensure discipline, standard, and integrity of security operations in the best interest of national security. You have read our code of conduct carefully. Please keep it as a working document. If you are not ready for the work, kindly apply to withdraw at the end of this ceremony. You will still be given that opportunity. But as long as you remain here, you must abide by the code of conduct that is in tandem with our Commander General's ideology and hope of revamping NSCDC at a time like this. Thank you very much for your rapt attention.
MARSHAL is now ready, competently ready for operations.
Our own observations, we also went around with you. On what we saw in immigration, they put up some technology gadgets that you can stay in your office here and monitor what is happening over there. Yeah. Are you intending to install such facilities, sir?
We already have it. Maybe because you didn't enter the other science. There are cameras installed there. From my office, I watch the activities of what is going on in that office, how they treat suspects, how the processes they follow, the investigation up to litigation. Like part when we have been the passing out ceremony, they have made some remarkable arrests. Some of the cases are subjudice. So I follow very closely what they do.
We can't say that you're overwhelmed with so many things to do. Are you calling for more hands in additional to the personnel we have on ground that will be able to cope up with the jobs given to you by the federal government?
Of course, it's not an easy, it's a very Herculean and very huge task, to provide security and safety for critical national assets and infrastructure. And so really we are facing challenges of lack of personnel. So if government will give us more funds to recruit more personnel, then it will, going forward, it will solve some of the problems because there's presently the problem of unemployment, and then we have realized that this bugbear of this asymmetric conflict is really trying to kind of occupy the space of all security agencies, and so we really need more personnel, to get this problem coped.
Any other appeal to federal governments? Other organizations, facilities?
Let me first and foremost commend the federal government for the support. Then, because when this government came into being, they supported the code, and they have increased our military mission in terms of procuring equipment to do our job. Let me congratulate this government for that. Then, as Oliver Twist, we can always request for more. Really ask that the government should cooperate to support us the more so that we can see performing one above what we have been.
Thank you, Mr.